Welcome to Fashionable Trash Talk. I'm your host, Ashley Aaliyah. Here I analyze and discuss the fashion of celebrities and anyone influential. On today's episode of Fashionable Trash Talk, we are covering one of my favorite celebrities, Young Miami. I love her so much, and she's just one of the girls. It has truly been a pleasure to watch her style evolve and develop from when she first came into the industry to where it is now. I am a day one City Girls fan. So when I say I am so proud of her and the evolution she has made, I am proud. Now, if I had to call anything out about her style, I would say I would like more consistency of the looks that work. I think sometimes she gets looks that are amazing, and then whoever's styling her kind of bounces from that and goes into something else. And I think it's a consistent issue amongst newer celebrities where the desire to have versatility kind of is a little premature. I think that it is important to establish a solidified style first that people kind of know you for, and then branch out into, different little sauces and styles. But at least your core fan base kind of knows what to expect from you. Also, the glam, as far as the makeup, I would like to see that being taken to the next level, and I would love to see her in more editorial-esque type of makeup looks, more high fashion type of makeup. And sometimes the hair is really good, and then sometimes I think they get a little too social media trendy with her hair. And I would love to just see, overall, I would love to see exclusivity in Young Miami style, things that are not as accessible to everybody or not as aligned with what everyone else on social media is doing. So this is how I would style Young Miami if she were my client. So for her fashion, I want a dash of that early 2000s video Vixen. Just a dash, yes, just a touch. I know people thought I was going to say Trina, but I feel like Trina is already very obvious influencing her style. But I feel like Young Miami's in her 30s now, and I would love for her style to be taken to the next level. So the 2000s video Vixen is perfect. But then I want to take her into Carrie Bradshaw, a character from Sex and the City. I think that this is the direction that I would love to see her style fully emerge into. If you notice some of the silhouettes, like a modern day version of this, like a touch of black, if you notice some of the silhouettes that Carrie Bradshaw wears, some of the dresses, some of the materials, and some of the overall looks, you can kind of see some of these nods happening in Young Miami style, especially in recent, like the last 2 years. You see a lot of the higher end New York-esque type of fashion influence in Young Miami style. And we all know why that is, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't want people to get sidetracked and turn this conversation into a different direction. However, you can clearly see that her fashion has evolved past the traditional around the way girl, like the fly around the way girl Miami type of fashion, which is Trina. I think her style has somewhat graduated beyond that. And I think when we seen her in international spaces at the Met Gala award shows, that we seen that she actually has the range and the potential to give that higher end fashion look. I also love her love of designer labels, Young Miami. I feel like she always does them in a tasteful way where it's never too gaudy, and it's just like you can tell she is somebody since she was young that has loved designer. I also loved like that time when she went to Paris. A lot of the fashion commentary and photos that we were able to get, I didn't include them in this slide because I couldn't find the pictures, but I thought they were really good. But I just think that she has so much potential that is not being tapped into consistently with fashion. And I think Carrie Bradshaw with the video Vixen type of feel to have the urban S, because I'm not trying to completely whitewash her. But I still want her to have that high-end fashion type of look. I think this combo would be perfect for her, because I just think I think she's like 30 something now, because I'm 33. I'll be 34 this year. I think she's about 31 or 32. I think this is the perfect direction to take her style that's completely different from what her peers are doing. And it still taps into things, Nas, that we already see in her fashion and style. But it's just, I think it's something that she would just thrive in, because it's just so natural to her. And I think out of all the girls that they are trying to force to be like their high fashion type of girl, I think Young Miami is a perfect candidate for that. For her hair, I would love to see a modern day version of Lisa Raye's hair. I think Lisa Raye hair in the early 2000s was so fly, cute, just peak black woman. And it was so good, especially when she had her role on All of Us. The character Niecy always had some fly. She had fly hair, fly makeup, and fly outfits. So I think Young Miami, I would love to see her hair go in this type of direction. Of course, a modern day version of these looks, but I would love to see like less wiggy and more actual hair styling. I would love to see that, because I feel like the times that she does really get into like those hairstyling S type of looks, it always looks so good on her. I think this lane would be perfect for her hair. It's adventurous, but it's still fly, and it still gives nods to that kind of around the way girl type of feel to it. Because like I said, it's all about just elevating the look, but not necessarily taking away from it. Because I think she has good hair, but I just want to see it, just good hairstyles, excuse me. I just want to see it elevated and taken to the next level, so it can give even more of that fashion-esque type of feel and style to it. So this is what I want to see. For her makeup, I need Kevyn Aucoin's 90s, early 2000s makeup on her mood board. This is what I'm talking about when I say I want her makeup to have more of an editorial feel. Kevyn's work was so revolutionary for the time, so high fashion, again, so editorial. He created images, and he did it amazing on different skin types, skin tones, age groups, all of that. And I feel like this type of makeup would do so well on Young Miami, because she has that fashion type of feel. And also it will be very different, drastically different from what her peers are doing. And I think this type of makeup would further set her apart from the rest of the girls in the industry who are trying to take the high fashion lane, but pretty much doesn't really have it, like don't have all the pieces. But she has such a beautiful face, and I think she actually has the range to rock a lot of these different type of looks if it's the right makeup artist executing it. And I would love to see her do more photo shoots and just be more in the space of fashion. And I think this type of makeup would definitely get her there. And I don't know, I just think it would look so good on her, because I think when they try different looks on her sometimes for photo shoots, I'll be like, oh yes, I want more of this. Like things that are unlike what she traditionally does. So I think with the combination of the video Vixen, 2000s video Vixen with Carrie Bradshaw type of fashion, the Lisa Raye updated hair, and this 90s early 2000s Kevyn Aucoin type of makeup, I think this would be the perfect look for Young Miami going into her 30s, and to continue, well, she's in her 30s, but I mean to continue elevating her style in her 30s, correction, and really setting herself apart from her peers and working towards solidifying her name in fashion. So this is how I would style her. Follow me on LTK to shop all of my style boards. Make sure you follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok at Ashley_Aaliyah. And you also can shop my account as well. To book me for styling services, you can visit my website, www.ashleyaaliyah.com. To shop my boutique, you can visit www.richbitchcollection.com. If you are in Philadelphia, Delaware, the counties around Philadelphia, or New Jersey area, you can book me for makeup services at www.sincerelyashleyb.com, and you also can shop my cosmetic line. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my playlist to binge watch my videos.